could make bright our lives. And all of us, in our hearts, there's love and light that we must realize. We need to feel, we need to use this warmth that could make bright our lives.
Get up and I go. So the next thing I like to do that I've started to change as well, I've been waking up really late and rolling out of bed and having a coffee. So what I've done this morning is I've gotten up, I've gone for my morning walk, which is really nice. It's not a big walk, it's about 4 Ks, but it's enough to get me out the house, clear my head, and I feel really good. And then I've come back and I usually have a glass of water or a cup of tea. Not having a coffee first thing. I'm finding I'm getting really good natural endorphins from going from the walk. It's waking me up and I feel alive and ready for the day. The next thing I like to do is, because I've got the 2 kids at home, I'm a full-time stay-at-home mum. By the time I get home, they're usually up or just about to wake. They get their breakfast, we go upstairs, we have our showers, we get ready for the day. And the kids are now just having a little morning tea, and then I get myself my breakfast. I'm loving cold breakfast at the moment, so I've got fruit, granola and some yogurt, so I'm going to enjoy that now, sit down with the kids, and then I'm going to show you how I sort of plan out how to help me be more organized and be motivated. So this is purely focused on me. I don't want to say getting back on track, but it's me getting back into a good healthy habit and routine. So I'm going to go enjoy my breakfast and we'll chat soon. Okay, it has been a very busy morning here, but I've got both kids down, so I thought this might be an opportunity to continue on with my motivation and how I'm sort of getting myself, I hate saying the word back on track, but it is kind of getting back on track, not back on track in the fitness and health way, back on track just for more of my mind and sanity kind of way. If you're a stay-at-home mum, a full-time stay-at-home mum like me, it is so easy to get into the routine. You get up, the kids get dressed, they have their morning tea, they have a play, they have their lunch, they have a nap, if they nap, and then they wake up, they have their afternoon tea, they play, dinner, bath, and bed. And that can become very monotonous, and I find that I can get lost in it. So motivation for me is my morning walks. I find that's very calming for me, and I really enjoy it. The other thing I say to people about motivation, don't wait till Monday. Don't wait till the start of the week. If your start of the week is Monday or a Sunday, don't wait till then. It is Wednesday today, and I think I decided on Monday that I was feeling really lethargic. We've had a really busy week with people visiting, my son's birthday, and I'm just feeling blah. So I decided Wednesday's the day I'm gonna get up, go for my walk, and kick back into gear. So don't wait for a day. If you make the decision, start it straight away. And the other thing I found is when I worked in the corporate world, I always had meetings, calendar invites, notes, daily to-do lists, weekly lists, calendar events for my team. And when I became a stay-at-home mum, that kind of all just stopped. And I found that mum brain is a real thing, but I'm 3 years into motherhood now, and I've got 2 little ones. And I find that I need to start going back to that. So for me to get back into my motivation organization, things as simple as this, just getting yourself a notebook. This is just from Kmart, and then my son's birthday cards from the weekend. Something like this just from Kmart, where you can keep notes, you can do a daily to-do list in there, you can write out your monthly calendar things, or you can go a bit more complex like this one here. This is my calendar, this is my my planner, my organizer, my life. So I've come to going back into having events with like my calendars written in them, meetings, to-do lists, all that sort of stuff. It just keeps me accountable. And I think that's the thing, because I've got it written down, I find I'm accountable to it and I will do it. So yes, I have my weekly, monthly calendars, lists and action items, but what I do from there is I give myself one thing to do a day. Now today's, for example, was really simple. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen me clean out my fridge. That was my task for today. So groceries came on Monday. Tuesday, I literally scrubbed this house top to bottom, and today was clean the fridge. So I give myself one task to do a day. And that might seem a bit simple for some people, but when you've got children at home, 2 toddlers who are running around, and today was not a good day. Not at all. I've got them both down for their nap. And little man had two meltdowns today. So we're having one thing to do. I've achieved it. Fridge is clean. From there, if I can clean the house, if I can get something else done, that is a bonus, but it's not a necessity because I have achieved something for the day. So by making notes, writing things down, I find I am more accountable. I'm now in my kitchen. For me, when it comes to being organized, motivation, getting back on track, if you want to call it that, I find my fridge is like my center of how I do it all. If my fridge is organized, and groceries came on Monday. If my fridge is organized and I've got everything put in containers and I can see it and it's clear, I am a happy mama bear. I find I cook healthier foods. I'm more motivated to want to have breakfast and lunches because as a mum running around the house, I do tend to snack more than eat. And by having my fridge fully stocked with healthy food, I'm preparing dinners that are good for the family, that are good for me, and I'm motivated to come up with more creative food, healthier alternatives. And when I do my shopping, you will see I don't have any chocolate or sweets. I try to avoid that as much as I can because when I do it online, I'm not walking down the chocolate aisle to buy my food. We hear the quote, what inspires you motivates you. When my fridge is full of yummy food, it inspires me to become motivated to cook healthier and cleaner food, if that makes any sense. Okay guys, it's about 3 days later. So the first part of this video I done on the day where the kids were just testing all my buttons. So I thought it was best to probably just stop, deal with them. I've got a nice moment to myself. I'm sitting in my little office corner. It's a table on my laptop. And I thought I would finish off the video in here. And this is probably one of the good points I thought I would raise is it's okay if you can't or don't do it. I think it's really important when you're trying to get back on track, back in routine, create those good habits, try and meet a target, that if you don't get it on the day or the time or the amount you want, that it's okay. You just start again the next day. So I think, like I said in my first or second point, is don't wait for the Sunday or the Monday, just get up and start again straight away. So that's what I've done. I've got a moment now where I can film, so I'm on here going through the rest of my video for you. I think as a mum it can be really hard, and I've found this the past few months as my kids are getting older and more active, very busy toddlers. It can be very hard to do, but to get back on track you have to slow down. Try and reduce some of the things that you were doing. If you've got an activity every night, if you're going out, if you've got work commitments, just see if you can pull some of that back and eliminate one or two things just to help simplify your life. Try and make things less so you gain more. So as I say, quality over quantity. Just try and pull back and try and enjoy some of those more simple things. You don't always have to be on the go and doing stuff. And I myself have to do that too, because every Tuesday when my kids are at daycare, I go nuts around this house and try and get everything done. I need to pick a day where I just chill, watch a movie, sit in the aircon, enjoy a nice hot coffee, iced coffee, and just relax. Okay, now this is like one of my little favorites. Declutter. To get back on track, to have clear mind, an idea on where you're going, declutter. You have no idea how much that helps your soul, helps you be more organized and do whatever your goal might be. Declutter. So go through your drawers, clean out all your clothes, go into your cupboard, clean out all the extra towels and linen that you don't need. Cancel that gym membership if you don't go to it anymore. Clean out the kids' toys. Go out and have a garden working bee in your backyard. Trim all those trees, mow the lawn, get rid of all the weeds, and just get back into a very simple, clear headspace. And I guess the last point, and this one can be quite hard to do because a lot of people, like you guys, you're watching me on social media. We watch social media and we just see all these comments of opinions and not bullying, but just not nice comments. delete the negative thoughts, whether it's through your own self giving you those negative thoughts, other people, you're reading things and they're very negative. Everyone has an opinion these days. She went to the gym and then she went out and had a piece of cake. Who cares? Who cares? Don't feel guilty about doing things, and try and remove those negative thoughts. Focus on you and what your goals are, and if you achieve them, that's great, and if not, just get up and keep going. Like I said for my first or second point again, if you don't succeed, just keep on doing. You don't fail, and that's when you've got to remove those negative thoughts. I'm no good, I didn't do it, I failed, someone's better than me. You're only ever competing with yourself. So for me, my morning walks, if I don't get up and go in the mornings, I can really only blame myself. Although I have 2 children and I could blame them on the lack of sleep, but I won't. So be kind to yourself and reduce those negative thoughts. If I don't go for my morning walk, I must have needed the sleep. If I did go for my morning walk, that's a massive high five to myself. Do I need to post it on social media to get comments from other people saying that's awesome? No, I don't. Can I post it on social media and just be happy that I've shared it with people? Absolutely. So I guess for me, some of the things that I'm going to be doing moving forward is really simplifying my weeks to plan. So my days are pretty routine in regards to the kids get up, we do breakfast, we get dressed. If they go to daycare, they go to daycare, we go out for a morning bike ride. I've got that pretty down pat, and in between that I'll do the washing and cooking and, you know, mum life. But I think I need to put some more things in place for me. So a couple of things I want to do is get my morning walks back down. It is summer here in Australia and the weather is beautiful in the mornings, and I should be going for more walks. I don't really have an excuse. Little Miss has been a little bit sick, and so if I can still get up and go for my walk. So on days when my husband's not starting work early, I can get him to get the kids up and I can go for a walk. That's really important to do things for myself. So that's what I want to commit to, and to be honest, that is pretty much it. That is going to be my focus between now and the end of the year, is to create a really good habit for me to go out and do my morning walks. It sounds really simple and really boring to some people, but that's just what it is. I also don't go for my morning walks with headphones in. A lot of people put music in, podcasts. I don't. I actually listen to nature, and that's where I do a lot of my thinking and processing, and ideas and recipes come to mind and things for the kids to do. I literally walk and listen to everything around me and actually just have time of quiet. I kid you not, because as a mum, you don't get a lot of quiet time. So anyway, guys, I hope that gives you a bit of insight to me getting back on track, and I hope it gave you some tips on how you might want to maybe look at getting back on track. Don't wait for the new year. Start tomorrow, start this afternoon, whatever it is, whether it's your workplace, your home, your health, your fitness, budgeting, whatever it is. I hope you've taken something away from this video that you can implement. Please leave me a comment below if you have done something, and don't forget to check out my Instagram page, Her Ordinary Mum, as I do daily Insta stories and I do posts, and I just love talking to you guys. So we will talk again soon. Bye.